recap doc for the 2025 CMA Awards. Let's jump right in.
Sounds good. Lots to unpack there.
Yeah, we're not just listing winners, right? We want to dig into what it all means for country music today based on this rundown.
Exactly. What's the story behind the awards? What trends are we seeing? That's the mission here.
Okay, first up has to be Lainey Wilson. I mean, 4 major wins. Entertainer of the Year, Female Artist, Album, and Artist-Songwriter. That's huge.
Huge is right. It's more than just a winning streak. It feels like a real statement from the industry.
Like 4 mic drops, as the recap sort of hinted. What does that level of recognition really tell us?
Well, it says she's connecting on all levels. Performance, songwriting, overall artistry. The voters, and you have to assume the fans too, are fully embracing what she's doing. It's not just one hit song, it's the whole package.
Right, a kind of holistic validation.
Exactly.
But then, almost stealing the spotlight number-wise, is Ella Langley. 5 awards. That's incredible for someone newer on the scene.
Yeah, 5 is a big number, especially nabbing new female artist and, crucially, Single of the Year.
And that Single of the Year was for the duet with Riley Green, right?
That's the one. And that win is particularly interesting, I think.
How so? What makes her breakthrough feel so significant right now?
Well, you know, Langley brings this sound that's definitely country, but it has these contemporary edges. Her winning big, especially for a collab, might show the mainstream is opening up its definition a bit.
So maybe reaching a younger crowd or just reflecting a shift in the sound?
Could be both. It certainly makes you wonder how the core sound of the genre is evolving, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It feels like this interesting tension or maybe a balance. Because you still have Chris Stapleton winning Male Artist.
Right, a very familiar, respected name still at the top.
And Cody Johnson taking Song of the Year. So the established folks are still very much getting their due.
Absolutely. And that tells you that, you know, while there's excitement about the new, there's still immense value placed on that consistent quality and powerful songwriting from artists who've been delivering for years. Stapleton, Johnson, they represent that enduring craft.
Okay, let's talk performances. The recap mentioned incredible ones and specifically called out a 12-minute Song of the Year medley.
Yeah, that sounds like quite a moment. 12 minutes really gives the songs and the writers room to breathe.
It feels like a real tribute to the songwriting itself, not just the performers.
Exactly, highlighting that collaborative spirit behind the hits.
But the one that probably got everyone talking, Rascal Flatts and the Backstreet Boys, together, on the CMA stage.
Yeah, that's definitely a headline grabber. A bit unexpected.
What's the thinking there, you suppose, beyond just the surprise factor?
Well, it suggests a couple of things. Maybe an attempt to reach beyond the usual country audience. Definitely blurs those genre lines.
A real water cooler moment for sure. Makes you ask what's next for those kinds of crossovers.
It does. It sparks that conversation about what country even encompasses these days.
Then we have the special honors, Alan Jackson getting the first ever Lifetime Achievement Award. That feels pretty significant.
Oh, absolutely. Creating a brand new award like that, especially for someone like Alan Jackson, it really underscores the genre's history and the importance of honoring those foundational artists. It sets a precedent.
And Keith Urban hitting the Triple Crown, can you quickly remind us what that means?
Sure. The Triple Crown isn't like one single award. It generally means an artist has won at different points in their career the New Artist Award, a Top Vocal Award, male or female, and the big one, Entertainer of the Year.
Okay, so it signifies longevity and success at the highest levels over time.
Exactly. Sustained excellence and recognition.
So bringing it all together, looking at this recap, what's the main narrative coming out of the 2025 CMAs?
I think it paints a picture of a genre that's really vibrant. It's honoring its roots, celebrating its established stars, but also genuinely making space for new voices and sounds.
Yeah, you see the dominance of Wilson, the clear arrival of Langley, the continued respect for Stapleton and Johnson, and then these like genre-bending performance moments.
And the big honors for Jackson Urban kind of anchor it all in that legacy. It feels dynamic, you know, alive and evolving.
Alive, evolving, and totally unforgettable, as the recap put it.
That sums it up pretty well, because country music isn't standing still.
So the big question left lingering then is, where does this evolution take us next? Will these collaborations and evolving sounds become more common?
That's the fascinating thing to watch, isn't it? How does this balance between tradition and innovation play out in the coming years?
Definitely something for all of us to think about. Thanks for diving into this recap with me. Clearly a lot more going on than just handing out trophies.
Always is. Good talking through it.